Okay, pile number 3. For pile number 3, the divine goddess guidance. You chose hunger. Boomer. Boomer. Okay, you chose hunger. And, right now I am currently pet sitting. You hear Boomer. His name is Boomer. His name is Boomer. He's a Bernese mountain dog. Boomer, stop. Apologies, but that's just what it is. So let's see, the divine goddess guidance for pile number 3. You could need to work on your solar plexus chakra, confidence, divine will. We have moonlit, embrace uncertainty. There's a crescent moon and a sun, and I like this image. Is interesting. The number 3 could be important for you, and this is pile 3, so I say 3 because there's 3 stars that are brightest. Just looking at this card, I feel like you've gone through the desert, right? But you're getting closer to the end of the desert where there's water and a little bit of an oasis and a clear shot to the sun, to your wish fulfillment. So this is the current situation's energy. You can see how, so for the current situation that you came to this reading for, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see where things are headed. Oh, geez. There's a giraffe in this card, which is the how you think things will turn out card. Number 9 could be important to you. Tenderness, love, and compassion. This is the card. And there's a lot of yellow in this card as well. You could benefit from working with gold. These 2 cards signify what you don't see that is affecting the situation. Finding balance. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I love it because this is the card number 2. This is balance. So you may have choices. There may be 2 choices for you to make, or there may be 2 things that you need to make a choice between. And then we have this one, which is the balance card. So this is 2 different decks. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and you have Find Balance. And then this is the Energy Spirit Oracle deck, and you have Balance. Centered energy and self-care. And this person is walking like a tightrope, a rope ladder, and they're standing on one foot trying to balance themselves. So so far what I'm getting is you could really be wanting something, longing for something, have a hunger for something, and feel uncertain to you, like the outcome is really uncertain. You can see that whatever it is that you came to this reading for, there's so much sunlight, right? It's the light at the end of the tunnel for you, but you're not sure if you're going to get it. And I think the main, just intuitively, like, you need to be tender with yourself and show yourself compassion and self-care to bring yourself back into balance. He said, yeah, bring yourself back into balance. And then we have the goddess of Ma'at. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Ma'at is literally, if Ma'at was to be in her, if Ma'at's energy was to be relayed through tarot, it would be the Justice card. And the Justice card has these weights that are balanced. Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. I absolutely adore this for you, pile 3. There's a lot, and then there's also the root. Okay, so the chakras for you to really focus on. Why does it feel like this whole reading is like a continuation from pile 1 to 2 to 3? So your root chakra, the lower chakras, so your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra you could really benefit from doing some meditations to balance out those energies. Wow, the fact that Ma'at is your goddess coming through, because these 2 cards, the balance cards, were what you don't see affecting your situation. So, for example, let's say, because of the tenderness on the because of this card, tenderness card, the key word is true love and compassion. So maybe what you need to do is give yourself that true love, the love that you would like to receive from a companion or a partner, and give yourself the compassion you would give your partner or prospective partner, to bring yourself back into balance so the universe can return the favor and bring you that partner, if I'm going off of piles 1 and 2, because you really want this. You really want this. And I think the best way to get what you want would be to find that balance and to maybe not focus on the person that you're trying to get or be with, and more focus on yourself and giving yourself that compassion, that love, that self-care, and bringing yourself into balance to help you embrace the uncertainty. Because when we're in balance ourselves, the outward world has less of an impact on our stability, our internal self. And just rest assured that, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay. And the affirmations we have here, this is from the universe has your back. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. And that phrase has come out again and again throughout this entire reading. And then we have, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Finding balance is being aligned and centered. I love it when the cards do this. It makes it so much easier for me. Right, so I'm gonna read from the Moon on. I also, because I've never gotten this hunger card, I am gonna read from the Prism Oracle by Nicole Pivarato. just to see what she has to say about hunger. I feel like it's an important message for you, or it could be. Hunger. This card is not about the bodily hunger for food, but a hunger for something more, a craving for something that will nourish your soul. It signals a deep wanting for something to fill you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Ask yourself what you are hungry for. So if this is regarding a relationship or a person, you could find that what you're really hungry for is acceptance and being seen and cared for in a just manner, in a fair manner, for love, being loved. So that's a self-inquiry that you could meditate on or journal on to kind of help you really understand the motives for this hunger, for this desire. Okay, so I'm gonna read the again, I apologize for the barking. He's got a lot to say today, so bear with me. Let's see. Embrace uncertainty. A moonlit night might be beautiful, but it makes it hard to really see what's going on if you need to. Under a very gentle moonlight, we simply can't see exactly what's going on around us. If we go out into the night and the moon is in the early stages of the waxing cycle or the late stages of the waning cycle, there isn't much illumination offered. If this card comes up for you, it suggests that you don't yet know the full story around whatever question you're asking. It could simply be that someone else is involved in your situation. It could simply be that someone else involved in your situation isn't clear on what they do or don't want, so they can't tell you. Deception may be at play, which can bring up a lot of anxiety and even fear. All is not lost though. Remember, the moon goes in phases. And even if there isn't much light around your situation right now, in the fullness of time, everything will be clarified and illuminated. And you'll learn what you need to know. That will ultimately be healing for you and everyone else. Additional meanings for this card. The path forward isn't clear yet. Explore your dreams and intuitions. Trust your feelings. Uncertainty is a part of your current process. Wait before making your move. Remember, beautiful moonlight is the reflection of the yang sun on the yin moon. It's a combination of the masculine and feminine energies. This brings into context this finding balance. So maybe, in addition to everything I already intuited, it could be really vital for you to learn more about masculine and feminine energy and bring those into balance. Crystals you could work with are moonstone and sunstone. They can be very helpful. Okay, then we have Priestess of Light, Tenderness, the number 9. This card foretells the coming of new or increasing love in your life. It may seem to arise from out of the blue, or it may be a relationship that has been developing for quite some time. Either way, feelings of tenderness, as portrayed in this sweet kiss, will soon be intensifying. The brilliant gold that suffuses this tender moment indicates a purity in the connection being forged, radiating the sense of a deep heart-to-heart bond. It may be even a karmic calling, a relationship that extends from lifetime to lifetime. Because of its great height, the giraffe has an advantage over other animals. That is, the ability to see far into the distance. This message is here to be honest about your perspective on love. Be sure not to limit your view of your deserving or of your future potential. Even if you've been hurt in the past or been alone for far too long, True love is on the horizon. Remember that the tenderness you give yourself will be reflected back to you in the brilliant light and love that the universe will be sending your way. I love it when that happens. I really do. I do. Okay, let's see. We have your affirmation. I am open. I open my heart and my life to true love. I deserve tender kindness from others, and I give it to myself. Love it when it comes together like that. You're gonna look at find balance now. Oh, I just opened the book straight up to it. That's lovely. Keywords: cope, multitask, breathe, and arbitrate. You may find that matters of the heart require extra effort at this time. More and more demands may be placed upon you, requiring you to juggle your attention. Family gatherings, school commitments, requests for assistance, and other obligations may arise within a short period of time. Just breathe and remember to be flexible. Adapt your approach to each situation at hand. Know that you have the ability to keep everything and everyone in balance. You may also be called upon to play the role of mediator. This is a time for compassion and understanding, and you are up to the task. Work with people individually, giving each position equal consideration. Help all involved to understand another point of view and find middle ground. Finally, in order to maintain balance, you yourself must be in balance. So it is vital to take time for you. And then we have, again, balance, the number 24. This card indicates a time of leveling out. While you might have felt off-center or even out of control, a balance is being struck in your daily life. This card is telling you that your time, energy, and emotions are settling down, and you'll be gaining a greater sense of personal control. Even your physical habits, such as eating unhealthfully or not getting enough water or movement, are becoming more moderate and honoring for you too. This important time raises your consciousness about your needs and priorities, reminding you of the self-care you deserve. So be mindful of how you spend your time and whom you spend it with. Honor yourself and make your own health and peace a priority. When you do, balance will become a way of life for the rest of your life. Beautiful messages so far, Pile 3. Really and truly. And I don't have a guidebook for this Goddess Oracle deck, unfortunately. It was before I knew better. I bought it off of a private vendor. This deck is by Doreen Virtue, so maybe look into, well, even if, and then we have on the bottom, I don't know what brought me to do this, but on the bottom of the deck we have Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So you get two goddesses, Diana and Maat. Great goddesses, very powerful to work with. I will also show you up close your affirmations. This is from the Universe Has My Back deck. It says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Let me just double check. And then from the Super Attractor affirmations deck, we have, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. That's what I have for you, Pile 3. I truly hope this has been helpful for you. And I hope to see you in my next reading. Just know, like, if you take anything away from this reading, just know that the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay, pile number 3. Those were your messages. Take good care of yourself and Stay aligned. Okay, pile number 4, we have magic. 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 So, the goddess guidance for pile number 4, the current situation's energy is, dark side of the moon, mystery. There's a rainbow. Look at you. Magic, we've got rainbows. Love that. Idyllic times. The garden, paradise. There's an owl and a butterfly. The number 12, the number 3, the number 48 could be significant for you. Pile number 4. Such a beautiful card. Which is representing how you think it will turn out. And then we have, blossom. I love that. Past life guides, but it's in reverse. Okay. And then we have, Mama Jumbo, shine, baby, shine. I love that. The number 32. Okay. So we've got 20, 12, 3, 48, and 7, and 5. Wow. Okay. I'm really liking this. I'm liking this a lot. And again, the highest good comes out, right? Okay. So the goddess guidance. Dark side of the moon is a mystery. We have pyramids here, so the number 3 again comes up. You could have had past lives in ancient Egypt, actually. And Maat just came up as the goddess for pile 3, so... and so did Diana. So you could work with them. I see in this card the blossom, and then this one has a flower in it. And this one is the garden. So maybe some of you are gardeners, or you'd like to be gardeners, or maybe that's a message in and of itself, because oneness is my true nature. We have nature, garden. So the natural world, really, Gaia herself could be calling to work with you. Okay. I mean, this is like, I don't feel like there's much to really read into this, except this dark side of the moon card is. My apologies. Bear with me. Sorry. There's people outside, Boomer. Yes, people, humans doing their daily lives. Oh, jeez. Dark side of the moon, mystery, rainbow. So, whatever reason brought you to this reading to get the goddess guidance, I feel like this dark side of the moon card is like, it's a mystery. Okay. For some of you, this is a continuation from even the very first pile. I didn't expect for this reading to have so many influences of like romantic love, but it does. That's not going to be for all of you, but just sharing. So if I'm taking it like that, the dark side of the moon mystery, this person who you have in mind is a mystery to you, but they're also magical. And they remind you of fertility, creativity, blossoming, just life force. And I say that because in this card, the woman is pregnant, the person is pregnant, and they're being handed this flower, and the flower's blossomed. And then in this card, we have this creatrix using this life force energy to then, you can see how it sort of spirals to create nature, to create leaves. That's a message for some of you. And with Mama Jumbo, shine. This person really shines in your eyes. and you really feel connected to them. With this past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance, it's in reverse though. So I am going to get more information on that and the dark side of the mystery. The dark side of the mystery. the dark side of the moon. Interesting. This is so interesting. And especially because the dark side of the moon is in the current situation's energy. It's a mystery to you. You don't know this person's feelings towards you. You don't know where it's going to go. But you hope and you think it'll turn out to be paradise and magical. I love that. I'm also going to read magic. I am going to read magic because I didn't read these the Prism Oracle meanings for the first two piles, but I feel drawn to now, so I'm gonna. Magic is real. It is the spark and the excitement that comes out of nowhere, the act of manifestation or creation, or the feeling of creating something from nothing at all. It is all of these things and more. This card represents the need to acknowledge the magic and sense of wonder within your life. It's happening around you all the time. You just need to look for it. And then the card right next to it in the guidebook is mystery. So I'm going to read that as well, but I just wanted to show you that synchronicity. The mystery card represents the idea that it's okay to not have all of the answers all of the time. Embrace the various mysteries of life and let things happen and unfold as they need to. Surrender to the unknown. How cool. Excuse me. Dark side of the moon. Mystery. Drawing this card suggests that the way forward is not yet brightly lit, so to speak. There is mystery surrounding your question. You probably already sensed that. It could be that someone isn't being entirely upfront with you. Don't be alarmed. It may simply be that whoever this question involves doesn't yet feel ready to show all their cards, or perhaps the situation you're inquiring about hasn't yet fully evolved to its final state. And at this point, it's just impossible to know the answer to your question. The best thing to do is to work with what you do know and surrender the need to know everything. I just read it from a different deck. I love that. On the one hand, it could be that the answer to your question is shrouded in darkness because there's some foul play happening. On the other, it could be that you just don't need to know more, at least yet. Stay optimistic now, rather than focusing on any fears you have around your situation. You have free will. Some things are better left unsaid. Trust the universe and see what happens. And pile one was trust, wasn't it? Face any fears around your question. See your glass as half full. Nice. The dark side of the moon is a super mysterious thing. Agreed? We never see it from here on Earth because of the way the moon turns. We know it's there and we know it's unknowable. This only makes us more inquisitive about it. Mystery. Love that. The next card in the book, love. Day moon. I love that. That's great. Okay, Priestess of the Light. Idyllic times, 48. Oh, this is a long one. Okay. An owl blesses the priestess of the garden as she holds a butterfly in her hands. This portends a time of great peace and joy coming your way. It may be an unexpected blessing or the long-awaited result of extensive effort on your part. The butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new through the process of metamorphosis. I also remember, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was pile 2, I mentioned how feminine power isn't necessarily in action. Okay. Where was I? Okay, as a caterpillar changes through an internal alchemical process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty. In time, it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly.